tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey!
Put your right hand up! Put your left hand up! Put your right hand up!
Remy's back! Hey! 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 What up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for AFTERBUZZ TV's Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Reunion Part 2. I am joined. She is, filling in for those who couldn't make it. Stephon. But that's fine, because Stephon said he's really excited for Love and Hip Hop New York. New York. Which we're going to talk about in a second. But Miss Pink.
Wait.
I've decided that if you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, I have dropped Cleveland and English. Now. It's just Miss Pink.
And if you guys are shading Pink because I don't watch this show, let me let you guys know. Whatever.
Miss Courtney Stewart.
Hey y'all, mine ain't that exciting. You just shade me anyway because I watch the show, I don't watch the show, and whatever.
Girl, that's what we all doing here. You shade us.
Shade
it's all fun and games, y'all.
All fun and games because I'm gonna keep shading too.
What?
Love and Hip Hop New York. Every time an era of Love and Hip Hop ends,
it's ending.
I just feel like, what is the next one going to bring us? I always debate, should I retire? Because I just feel like I am being...
You can't retire.
Girl, I feel like I'm watching too much Love and Hip Hop. I am becoming a negative person. I'm just deteriorating watching this shit.
It's aging you, Jesse.
Bitch, I be talking to people. I'm like...
exhausted. You like Obama. Like, you in the 8th year of your presidency. Like, it's going rough.
Girl, the other day I was up. I had a Love and Hip Hop moment with somebody. I was like, wait a minute now, y'all. This is some Love and Hip Hop shit. Like, skirt. All right. But that's fine. But I gotta say, I'm actually really kind of excited about New York.
New York is like the best, even though
New York.
Even though Jocelyn and Stevie J are the bomb.com.
Last season was kind of... Honestly,
did I watch
New York's been kind of New York has been kind of whack. New York used to be cool. Yeah, no one was checking for that.
Yeah, no one on the curb crying.
No one was checking.
That was expected.
Love and Hip Hop New York to me, the past couple seasons has been like
predictable,
devastating. No, like I'm like worried for these people. Yeah. Like, what's Peter up to? Like, is he okay? Like, is someone feeding him?
Is Peter okay? Somebody feeding him.
You know what I mean? Like,
does he have shoes?
Does he have socks?
Does he have shoes and socks?
Is Peter wearing socks? You never know who we're gonna get on the show. I mean,
you don't.
What were I can't even think of what half of the people's name. We get new people, old people. But I gotta say, it looks like it's gonna be very entertaining. Yeah. And I just have to say, I can't wait to see what Remy Ma and Papoose are about to bring to the TV. Because finally, we're gonna get like a real hip hop couple on both sides.
I appreciate that.
And I'm just like, I hope that we really get like real shots. I don't want there to be no contrived storyline. Yeah. I want it to be...
I don't think she's going to do that.
I don't think she is. I think she got enough tea to talk about and people care to listen.
Yeah. It'll be good. It'll be great.
But let's talk about this one because whatever happened with the editing at the beginning, we was watching, we were like, wait, is Love and Hip Hop New York on tonight? Or
yeah, we were confused that they just like threw that first like.
But I wish I was at that Remy concert. I would have been like,
me too.
Whatever. So stupid.
I would have got my ass beat in Brooklyn. They would be like, let's try it.
Like, who is this fool?
A little too cream, a little too milky on this side of town, and a little too excited. All right, let's talk about it. So it was like Moniece versus Shonda versus Brandy versus Amber.
Goodness.
And Margo with the dance. Marlene. What's her name? Marlene. Marla. With the sparkly pants.
Leaping over the stage.
It continued from last week. The fight, the mom calling and all that. And then Moniece said Brandy was a bum ass bitch. And Brandy was like,
oh, hell no.
Lost it.
It went left.
Everyone chilled down a little bit, and then all of a sudden, Princess asked, like,
ran across the stage.
Like they talked about holes in the stage. She's the one that put them in the stage.
I definitely did that because her stomp was like do.
Yeah.
And ended up in a tree like a little monkey. There you go, Princess.
Sitting in a tree. Monique backstage, she's crying. I have to say, watching that before Rich came in and gave her like the talk.
Off the show.
Yeah, I just feel like Monique should be off the show because
get medicated.
I mean, I don't even know if that's fully the case. I just think that we met her. She was a very sane, very normal person. I just feel like this type of environment, no matter what anyone says, and that's why I really like the other day someone's like, "You're so negative." I'm like, we're literally watching a show that puts them in a position they would never hang out with each other. None of these people would ever hang out with each other, let alone Ray and Brandy, whatever if they're tied from the past history. But come on.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at this shit like, Moniece, okay, you got your little coin, you got your name out there. Now you're focused on music. Get off the show. Yeah. Right now, just get off the show. And stick with your music. Girl, stick with your business ventures or whatever it is. You got your little, you know what I mean? Like your family's got fame. You have the connections. Like this just is not a healthy mental place for her, I feel. And we saw it tonight.
She lets it get to her, and then she blows up and like, I can't do this anymore. Well, if you can't do it, don't do it. Who cares?
I just think she's better and bigger than the show.
And who cares about these people that you don't know and you're not friends with saying that you're not a good mother? That's just like if someone on the street, you walk by and they call you a bitch, you keep walking. Like, who cares? You don't know me.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but imagine every week. And now you know that, okay, every time these good people say that I'm a bad mother, they're saying that in their one-on-ones. Now it's getting put out there in front of the world.
People are
I'm a bad mother.
On Instagram and all of that. But she signed up for it.
Yeah,
no, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Get off the show.
And you knew
wipe your hands clean from it.
Signed up.
Yep.
You shouldn't have had introduce your mom, because your mom would have never came on the show if it wasn't for you. Because your mom made you look horrible.
No.
Yeah,
I vote for Mama Marla or whatever her name is. I think she did great tonight. She jumped up over that stage and she stood between her daughter and them crazy bitches.
But she egged it on. She's the one who kind of got the
She didn't egg it on. Her conversation was taken out of context, and then the girls' commentary supposedly
they got something to say.
Right. Well, Brandy was making it seem like I wasn't talking to Moniece. I was talking about mothers in general. It's like, well, girl, this ain't like
but we were talking
Jeopardy.
About Moniece,
you don't beep in when you feel the need. So Monique's crying. Rich comes back, and Rich and Nia were helping her, and they give Mo this little pep talk. Brandy said she needs to apologize to America.
That was doing the most, Brandy.
Jesse, when she said that, it reminded me of that video that you reposted on your Facebook about the girl, like, America, like no other place matters anymore. Just only America matters.
That little white girl?
Yes.
Stop.
Yes, it reminded me of that. America's
with the black guy looking over her like,
America's the best place ever. Like other countries, Britishness doesn't matter.
Brandy said, I'm a little girl. She said, she not mad at me. She's mad at herself, which
she is. She is embarrassed and mad at herself for whatever her situation was that got her where she is. That's why she can take it so personally every time somebody comes from her.
Have we heard Moniece's father issues?
No, but she definitely got him, because Rich sounded like he was definitely her daddy back there talking to her and then talking about give me a kiss. It almost felt wrong when he said give me a kiss, because I was like, that was a very daddy-daughter moment.
It was only because it almost looked like she needed that, like, I get what you're saying, yeah.
Like, he was the only one that could calm her down.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
That's her wannabe babe.
That's Blue Daddy.
You're so cute and you're so talented.
Oh my God, I think Rich was so cute.
We know damn well I'm not talking about Rich. I am talking about Moniece. And
Moniece
it just looks tragic. She's a beautiful voice. If it'll go anywhere, I don't know. But like, it's just like.
See, I feel like it could, but don't be singing about Rich. Don't be on Love and Hip Hop, and like really push it. Like you have a family that could help you get out there, like, and you got the talent. So
and then not only did it F up that whole segment for her, but then she was like pouting for the rest of the episode, and it's like, boo, you just look garbage. Like you look like a 12-year-old with a bad attitude.
Yeah,
I would have been real.
She is very immature.
All right, Nina asked Moniece what was wrong, and we got no answer.
I can't talk.
And then all of a sudden, Tiara wanna hit unmute.
Auntie Tiara.
I was like, oh wait, Tiara was here. I forgot Tiara was here because when all the jumping on the stage, I didn't see.
She got out the way. Auntie TT was not doing that. Not this week. She was
definitely on that Bino.
Protecting her surgery, honey. She just spent $30,000. She is not trying to get her stuff messed up.
She hit the unmute and said everyone was attacking Moniece on her motherhood. Brandy's checking herself and kept herself really cool and said, look, I wasn't coming at her. You know, I'm just really like sensitive when you talk about mother issues. And Princess said, I attacked her because I have my own personal issues with Moniece, but I'll fight her eventually. It doesn't have to happen now. It can happen after the show.
Girl, I mean, I know, but...
You sound crazy.
Y'all are grown.
You're a grown woman who's predicating on fighting another grown woman over words. Words. It's all words.
It's embarrassing.
It's not like somebody punched your child in the face or someone like did something to you. No. It's words.
On a show that you signed up for that is created. Like, could you imagine going on like MTV's The Challenge and you lose the challenge and you want to just start fighting people like, bitch, I came on the challenge. Like,
that was
no.
Girl, you came in third place, and next year's season, come action. Check me out at AFTERBUZZ TV's MTV's The Challenge after show on Thursdays.
What else can we check out on Fridays?
No, you can't. But you can check out This Week over at Black Hollywood Live. Whatever you're... No. Why do I always want to promote damn AFTERBUZZ on Black Hollywood Live, y'all? But the thing is we got a reality check show on Sundays at 4. Just basically go to blackhollywoodlive.com. We have a whole bunch of content for you.
Check it out.
If you love this show, you're going to love a whole bunch of shows over there. Bam. All right. What did we get from there? The audience pretty much seemed to kind of agree that Moniece was kind of bullied in that situation.
Yeah. She was.
Sucked. You know, everybody had to chime in. That's not cool. We're asking Brandy and Amber no questions.
To the writers, you know, I know I mess up my segue sometimes, but we come in live right off of the show, you know what I mean? So these are all just coming spur of the moment. Like, it's like, I gotta think of a segue. So to the writers, let's not use this one next year. It's time to move on. This season, it got hard to tell if we were in England or Hollywood with all the tea spilled.
Oops.
Okay.
Mess.
Really?
A mess.
Speaking
they
of
thought
tea
it was really
spilt.
Cute. Somebody back in the writer's room was like, "Oh my god, this is so
England because they drink tea."
It's gonna be fantastic.
You know.
This is like the one white writer
Hilarious.
on the show. Jason Lee comes out.
Oh Lord.
Died at Brandy's face. He was like. And then we got Nina, who the host of the show low-key shaded him because she was like, so Jason, you claim to be a well-known blogger.
Claim to be. Do we know his blog?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's supposed to be.
I know we talked about it.
What is supposed to be?
Or we talked about like wanting to know what it was, but nobody knew.
Well, he said it on the show, but I just don't remember what he said. He said,
I know there's a rumor going around that he is like behind something of Media Takeout or has something to do with Media Takeout.
And that's filthy. So look at.
But I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true. That's someone who is allegedly going to work with them and whatever. But I don't know if that's true or not.
Just asking.
Brandy pops off. Ray says, "Cool down, yo. Let the man apologize. Let the man apologize." I'm like, Ray, what kind of deal do you have with Jason and his blog?
He just wanted some screen
Well, he
time.
like Tiara said, he has TMZ on speed dial. He has all these blogs.
He got Jason Lee on speed dial.
He has, Vivid Entertainment on speed dial. He has them all.
Jason apologized to Hazel, which... I mean, we needed that. We need you to at least, whether it's genuine or whatever, but at least thank you for putting that on.
For sure.
Thing. But the thing is I mean, Ray J, like, okay, calm everyone down and let Jason say his apology.
Yeah, let him say his piece.
Hazel, whether it's right or wrong, because yes, Jesus forgives everybody, that doesn't mean you gotta kick it and hang out and all of the above. But the thing is you also are on a television show in which here's the last time that everybody can save their face. Yeah. So my thing is if the apology comes on the last moment you have to give that apology, but you out here creating shirts and trying to create a moment, talking about the star of love and hip hop on pages. Like, it's just like, okay, what's the
You're
real?
Not sincere, sweetheart.
So you came on to give a fake apology,
right?
Basically, and it's sad. It's horrible.
But he looks good.
No, he didn't.
I thought compared to what he looked like on the show, he looked nice. And I actually thought he and Kamaya looked like they were like brothers and sisters.
Maybe they are. I mean, but then again, so how are you also apologizing to me, but then also came to the reunion with the shade of, well, at least I didn't say that you belong on a box of Fruit Loops.
Exactly. After you, so now you're going to have to go on next season to apologize for saying that.
And it wasn't even funny.
It bullshit. It was cheesy and it was a lame.
But then, okay, but forget that. That wasn't even as lame.
You looked great at the reunion.
She did.
I think she looks great.
What to me became the lame story of the situation was the gay shame comment, because it's just like,
boo bye.
He just really had no creativity to come up on the show with. He's like, I never knew.
The reason I threw a drink in her face is because she gay shamed me.
She gay shamed me.
And I didn't tell my family.
Those are words. Yeah. Why are you throwing liquids? Why are you that's
why are you throwing liquids?
But I'm just saying, like, because it's drinks, technically, like, that's low key a weapon.
Yeah,
it is. It was vodka. It could have blinded her.
Well, she said it burned.
If it wasn't, like, you could get in trouble for that. So I'm just sitting here like, allergic? She called me. She said that I was gay and that I was fat. Well, you are gay
and fat.
From what we know is you were introed on the show as a gay blogger. Like, that's what they were saying. So your family doesn't know you're gay.
It was the fat comment. Come on.
I mean, I think it was that.
No, it was the fat comment.
But you are fat. Like, I mean, come on.
Well, maybe he thinks he's portly.
Yeah, maybe he just had a couple boxes of Fruit Loops, girl.
Fat. He's portly and gay and didn't appreciate being called
portly. I'm using that word.
Portly.
Either way, it's stupid. Portly. And he had like 5 seconds on the show and should not have even been there at all. He could have sent her a freaking letter. Like, pass her a note or send an email, like,
or made a T-shirt that said,
create a blog on your post on your blog that says,
make a T-shirt
I'm genuinely
saying, I'm sorry, with the picture of Hazel, and walk around with that.
Smile for his 2 minutes.
He just wanted to be on camera. All right, so then we get to the TR body surgery section, and Princess says about the modeling. About the fashion show. I didn't know Tiara was a designer. I thought she was a singer.
I thought you were a singer. You threw that shade, girl.
Well, girl, didn't we think he was a dancer?
We thought you were a stripper, so everybody can have career changes.
I still don't understand what she does.
Anything you want.
And I gotta say, I will give Tiara this. I can't remember who the celebrity was. It was a well-known celebrity, but I can't think of it.
True.
But I saw them in Tiara's suit dress thing, and it was actually kind of cute.
I mean, the idea is cute, and it's different because most girls are making stuff that are like skimpy and naked.
I can appreciate that.
And so now this is a woman that's doing something to cover up, but chic and classy. And blazers never go out of style.
Yep. Smart move, girl.
And you can also get some more of that information from Courtney on our sister channel called BHL, where she covers Fashion 411.
But we haven't covered Tiara's line.
No, but you cover fashion, and you can cover how blazers never go out of style.
You gotta get Tiara into BHL and showcase that. All right, TT girl,
come visit us there.
Tiara's all right. So from that, she said Hazel basically said, I left the fashion show because I didn't want any drama or BS. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I felt like you know,
act a fool.
Yeah, which you did, and Tiara was like,
I wasn't that bad.
But still, and I mean, even like how Milan said, they were like, were you upset when you saw it? And he was like, I wanted to react, but you know, all these blogs were there, and it's like, I kind of feel like she actually made the show because it was almost like this wow factor.
Well, it was only like 40 people in that room.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they were all really important bloggers.
40 is even steep. I thought it was more like 20.
It looked like YouTube space, like a good 35.
They were important bloggers.
Apparently, very important bloggers.
Oh my God.
I don't know who it is, but it could be.
Shout out to Tiara and Hazel for squashing it and they're homies again. Yeah, so I like that.
Yeah.
They were laughing and kikiing on the couch.
I did like that. I actually put a smiley face. Tiara apologized and she said,
I'm
for
sorry.
the "I wish you would die" comment. She said, "If you die, I would die."
That was real hard.
And I really go ahead, Tiara. And I love that they're showing this. This is what I want. I want you guys, if we're gonna show the fighting, show the drama and all that, show the discussion after. This is what blows my mind with Mona, is that for the what was the other sorority thing? Where everyone was so upset that she did the sorority sisters or whatever it was.
Oh, the deltas.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called.
And then she felt like she needed to do a discussion after. Remember that discussion? Okay, but whatever. I feel like reality TV, if you're going to put a show like this or Roja or things like where little kids are watching this and not understanding the full context, have the conversation after.
Yeah.
Don't have a messy after show. Don't have a smart conversation with these people. Sit them down and talk about it. That's what I don't know. I just feel like
conflict resolution.
That would be
and
really
how
dope.
You don't do it with your fists.
And it was really cool.
glasses.
I loved hearing Nikki say,
liquor.
like, we could be powerful women. Yeah, do I laugh at that and think, okay, that's a joke that you're even saying that? Yeah, because next season you're all going to fight again.
Yeah.
But, like, if we could actually
that
get...
They couldn't... The conversation about how Princess was able to, like... Nikki thought Princess was able to sweep it on the rug just for the fashion show. Then she thought that Tiara would be able to. That was like a legit conversation that could have been had on an after show about like putting your own like emotions aside for professional reasons because it will benefit everybody if you do this. So like that could have been a smart thing, Mona. Think about it.
And there you go.
Go, Jesse.
Boom.
You just keep coming up with good shit,
You know what I mean? I'm all just want to be mad and hire me.
You're on top of that.
All right. So we get Nia, Soldier Boy, and...
I don't even know why they came.
This was like watching Celebrity Death Match.
But it's
like,
actually hilarious. I'm sorry,
came.
though. It needed it because it was just like too crazy.
I didn't know what was happening. It was like,
Because we didn't even get to see like the camera.
Although I gotta say, Nia was pretty chill.
Until she got up and walked across the stage and jumped on her.
She had to keep answering for Soldier Boy.
Who just kept saying, it's about the money.
She looks completely dumb. Like, what more can she say? This man is blatantly saying that he's cheating on you, sitting next to you, but then he's contradicting himself by saying, you're my woman, but I'm rich and I'm a rapper and I go on the road, so everyone knows what that means.
Those are road treats.
You're my boo.
Because it's about the money.
Scooby Snacks. Yeah, so he did this thing about the money where he pulls out all this money on stage. And I don't know what that was proving in the moment as far as answering the questions, because if he just answered the questions...
But that's why. It was distracting from answering any questions.
He doesn't
want to deal with it because he doesn't have a logical way to have a conversation about what he's doing.
But that's my thing.
And then Nia can't run and say, well, you said, I didn't say nothing.
And if Nia is fine with it, if Nia's cool with it, why the hell he got to answer to us?
Cool with it, though. That's what I mean. Like, I would be less mad at her.
To admit that. That's why she responded for him.
Yeah, that's true.
He's never.
She wants to believe there's a certain level of privilege in being the girl, like the chosen one. Boom.
Even she said, when they were like, "Oh, sit down," like she's like, "Yes, honey, we got money. Okay, we boo boo.
You got nada.
You don't got access to that bank account because if you did, honey, your teeth would not look like that."
Stop.
Question.
He said, I got groupies. I don't sleep with them. I love Nia. I don't want... What do you want me to lie to you up on here?
Well, he's... yeah. I can't. Like, why?
But that's what he just told her with that question.
Yeah. I mean,
he said it in so many ways. Like, you really want me to sit up here and lie? Of course I have other girls.
Nas just said they were together 2 months ago. So if he ain't got no other girls...
He didn't even deny it.
He just is like, bitch, why you talking? Shut up.
And that was the one question that Nia or Nia didn't answer. Like, the lady asked her, did you know that he was with her?
No, his rebuttal was, bitch, I fucked you and she got fucked too the same month.
But I'm girl. Yeah. This my woman.
Ew. She doesn't care, I guess.
She's fine with it.
We saw the did you throw up scene. Here's my question from it. Why is Soulja Boy in love and hip hop? He's worth all this money, and again,
you answered it.
What's that?
You were right. You answered it already.
For his girl, because Nia wants to be on it.
Nia wants to be on it, because that would explain why he's so hostile all the damn time and doesn't want to be like.
Because he doesn't have a lot of scenes.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of scenes.
But every scene of him is a negative scene.
And because he's always having to be like
guarded
protecting himself, protecting what he's doing, and he doesn't want to be doing it because he know he ain't up to no good. So, but he's doing it to keep her quiet and probably to keep her busy, so she ain't chasing after him all the time.
And that's when he finds time to mess with her friends when she's filming.
She's filming. He's helping the friend in the bathroom.
Well, bitch, then they finally got to the damn star of Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood. Damn Miles.
Hold on.
Oh, Lord. What?
No, your eyes are too. You put your eyes down. Suck your cheeks in.
Oh, it's okay
and
to
tilt
be
your head
sad.
to the right. There you go.
It's okay to be gay and
That's
sad.
the Miles approach.
I just want to help the gays.
Well, wait, Miles didn't say that.
He's the emo.
Milan did that. All right, so Amber and Miles, Milan rolls his eyes when Amber was talking about that Miles is a father figure.
Which was shady.
But it could have also been edited in at that time. Who knows if
That's
he really
true.
did that,
If he
actually. I wrote that down, but
said it.
you can never be sure with the little, side looks and stuff. So at the beginning, Nina, heavily focused on Amber and Miles. When we think about this season, going into it, I heard that Milan was going to be the main centerfold. Obviously, the Amber and Miles took over that storyline because I couldn't really tell you what Milan's storyline was on the show. It was to carry Miles.
It was Psycho. Milan.
It was for Miles. It was for Miles.
Yeah.
To be able to come out, and he needed to have a helper. Mm-hmm. He needed someone to help him. So, where she's focused on Amber and Miles, Tiara said, well, wait a minute, what about Milan? Which makes me think, is there a conversation going on that Milan feels he should be getting more time than Miles? Or that Miles is... He has a song on iTunes. He has a Wikipedia page. Google him, and he will all of those things will let you know who he really is. We've seen every aspect of him. His butt crack, his balls, his penis, his bald head, all of the things that no one cares about. So why do we need to have Miles on the show? We already know all about him.
You mean Milan?
Or Milan, whatever.
Well, he wanted to share his music.
I'm not gonna lie, I low-key want to know about Milan's past. For him to sit there and talk about his mother not being a part of his life, and then all of a sudden, what intrigues me is just the fact that they're on the show, period.
But then he's been on it.
No, I know, but the thing is, I don't want a Love and Hip Hop interview with Milan. Yeah. I want can we just keep it 100, have a conversation, and what's the tea? Where did you come from as a child? Yeah. Totally want to hear it, because it makes sense. There are kids out here who come from rough past and rough homes, and they want to prove themselves, and they end up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the world of Hollywood. So I think he probably does have a good story, but it just kind of got taken over. But
Love and Hip Hop.
But I don't know. I think honestly, by himself, I think his story could have been a little more influential than you brought the boyfriend in, and then the shine kind of gets taken over on the love drama, and now we're focused on Miles and his family, and now we've met Miles' sister and his mother, and now we're kind of connected. We don't have connected with anybody. First you were friends with Hazel, now you're not friends with Hazel, then now you might be friends with Tiara, but then it's
we don't know.
So I don't really know.
Their segment is totally Ayala Fixed My Life.
It is all over the place.
Yeah.
Bitch, Ayala would reap for filth. Milan says he thought he knew what the story was when he came onto the show.
What does that mean?
So basically, I'm assuming what he's meaning by this is that I came into Love and Hip Hop thinking that this man that I was talking to before, that the reason I pulled him onto the show is because I was going to do Love and Hip Hop. I was in a relationship with him. I thought the relationship was genuine. We get on the show. Now I'm finding out that the relationship wasn't genuine, and all he wanted to do was use me. But weren't you guys dating 2 years prior? So he knew you were going to be on Love and Hip Hop for 2 years?
2 years. And you know that you are technically the side piece because he doesn't claim you, which you admit. So you're coming on to Love and Hip Hop, which is supposed to be about hip hop people, hip hop artists, in their love relationships. You're in the relationship as a side piece. So that is your storyline. You are the side piece, and that's all the storyline you got.
Well, he wanted a bigger storyline, but he didn't have it. So he apparently wanted to propose to Miles.
Was his fantasy.
It was his fantasy. And so he says that he had a ring. Well, and so he took the ring out and he put it on the floor, and Miles wasn't checking for the ring.
He didn't care
at all. It was almost like
it wasn't shit.
It was like what?
The ring didn't mean a thing.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I see you're out there still doing your thing. So I'll keep the ring, set you free. Big bank account, you got that. A black gun,
You got that.
Next time I catch you cheating, I'm gonna hit you in your pockets.
In your
Diamonds,
pockets.
you bought me. New furniture, you bought me.
This is Miles singing it.
The next time you act naughty, you bought me a ring to shut me up, just so you could keep sleeping around and cutting up. I don't even know what it costs, but it's not enough for me to keep letting you treat me like I ain't much. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, ring didn't mean a thing. No, whoa, 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 whoa.
The ring didn't mean a thing to you. No. The ring didn't mean a thing to you.
All right, we can cut that. So I'm gonna be so mad that that's forever on air right now.
I know.
And it's all of its wonder and glory. Oh, sorry, guys.
All right, girl.
I'm trying to get to the chat room.
She's like, let me see what I look like.
I'm trying to get to the chat room.
This bitch.
Right.
All right, so he gives him the ring. Miles kicks it off. But I gotta say this about.
Ew, someone said we're boring. That was not boring.
What I gotta say is that I have to say about Milan, I do appreciate at least the conversation of saying that he was happy to, put the gay on camera and a coming out story like that on such a big show that is, you know what I mean, putting it out there, and I appreciate that. The Gay Lives Matter, it seemed like Nina was kind of forcing it, trying to find questions to ask Milan, how did you feel about the season? What did you think? Okay. And I don't know, it just kind of seemed like they were trying to make him happy.
Maybe.
And then it was also interesting for at the end, they're playing 2 seconds of his song. But shout out for that. Congratulations. He got a lot out of this season, including an early divorce. Milan says that Miles is a liar and a cheater. I gave you everything, which he did. Miles says that Milan is jealous. Miles said that Milan was jealous, and Milan said, "Of what? You don't even have a song on iTunes."
Take that.
I mean,
I just want to know how much that song on iTunes is.
We could probably just get the song that we just all collectively sing on iTunes. It's really not that hard to get a
CD
song
baby.
on
just
iTunes.
Submit that thing, get it approved. It's okay.
Sir Brock coming though. I see it. Sir Brock coming.
He's coming.
Got that EP on loose called Just Love. That's what the EP gonna be called.
Well, I mean,
Shut up, Jesse.
Google me.
Google me, baby.
Tiana Taylor, I'ma Google you. But the song ain't gonna come up. What's gonna come up is some damn booty cake.
I mean, didn't he have some work?
Exactly.
He had work, right?
What?
Beforehand, Milan?
Yeah, no,
he wrote some stuff, right? Or he was producing?
I mean,
Did he have
I
his
don't.
own stuff?
No,
Yes.
he was a porn star.
No, he was not a porn star.
Oh.
He's not
was
a
a
porn star.
model.
Their
It was
rumor is
artistic
that he
shots.
might be an escort. That's the rumor. But we don't know. He said that he has dated some people who gave him nice things. But yeah, the rumor in the world is that. But no, he is apparently a model. Which I've seen some modeling pictures of him, and I don't know what they were for. And then he had
Like a Playboy model, like the guy version, or what?
kind of. I mean, they were all.
They're all
a lot of
naked.
a lot
The
of them
ones
were
that I've seen, they're all nude.
Yeah.
So.
Well, not. I mean, covered up and stuff. But then the other job he has is that he has had music out. I mean, he had this one. It's like burning up or dancing or fire. I don't know what it was. He's like in gold, like naked, jumping and dancing. And then he has another one with Lola Monroe. And it's like, and that, I don't remember what her name is.
Jesse, there's a lot of loopholes here.
I'm trying to.
And
then he did something.
Okay, well, wait. I will say this. I did like the song that they did play during the show. Not this one. Prior to it was like, "Why Is You Mad?" or something like that. what the fuck is you thinking? What the fuck is you thinking? So that was a guy like that. See, I think we should go with that kind of sound.
All right. So he's got 2 songs on iTunes.
There we go. Because I just felt like I done ran on this kid this whole season. I was like, let's just give a little credit.
Wikipedia page.
Yes.
You really did.
I don't know if he has a Wikipedia.
Well, he said he did. He better not have him and Soulja Boy cannot be lying.
Because when I first came online, I wanted to find out about this boy. I googled him. I went to his website, and his website was like very Creole, whatever. So he probably has changed all that. I'm assuming since I haven't looked since. All right, but beyond all that, yada yada, Willie and Shonda. Poor Willie and Shonda, but shout out to Willie and Shonda because y'all don't need no more time on the show. Just have your happy, cute little scenes. That's all I want. I hope that they stay for next season, but I hope it's just they're the positive relief. Positive kind of like the Kim Fields of Roja.
Yeah.
Let them be that for this. We had the stripper conversation this season. Now next season, let it just be of watching a young couple just
make their come up together
in love.
And let them be in love.
April did it.
But the unfortunate thing about it is every time someone mentions stripper or exotic dancer, she like gets so tingly inside. She loves it.
She loves to do it.
And it's almost like you're
gonna just want to shake her ass, y'all. That's why she got her money stripped.
I like to shake my ass too, but hey, just be like, I like to shake my ass. Don't be like exotic dancer. What?
Well, she's teaching now, so maybe
she's teaching mummies like how to do like be sexy and like
do that.
Girl, utilize your talent, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Pole dancing is very good.
And at least you can bring your children to work with you and you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
Making the community healthy and shit.
Yeah.
Making bitches feel sexy again. Do that.
And
whatever.
Let's see.
Is that everybody?
Yeah, something about keeping it 100. Oh, Ray J about Princess. I didn't really understand what Ray J didn't answer what would happen if Princess was a stripper. He basically just said that he just keeps it 100 and it's hard to survive when you're broke. Shout out to Willie, who's going to drop an album in the first quarter.
Good for him.
Excited to hear that.
Because he can actually sing. Like, out of Day 26, he was my favorite.
Oh, yeah, but for other reasons for me. And then we got... Amber got a boo. A new boo. Congratulations, Amber.
But she made it very clearly that she said... I'm not going to say if it's a man.
She said that?
Yeah.
Yes. And so I was like, okay, so she lesbian. Did Milan turn her out? Miles. I always say Milan.
Rich. You can catch him next week on Love and Hip Hop New York.
Rubbing on another little girl's thigh, as we saw in the preview.
Like a little pervert.
Like he like the old creeper. Like
pedophile uncle.
Please stop.
And I got to say, this was my favorite... exit of Love and Hip Hop, but this is how it went. She said, okay, Miles, what do you have to say for your closing statement? Don't let fame change you.
Oh my God.
Milan.
Oh my God.
I just want everybody
love yourself and be you.
He almost wanted to jump off of the sofa and say that.
Right, look at Miles. Love yourself and be you.
That was too much.
And then Moniz. And Moniz, anything for you?
So I guess that's a no.
But she looked really pretty.
No, Moniz was B as fuck, just like...
Beat. She looked really pretty.
Gorgeous.
She looked amazing.
Okay.
She was just mad, man.
She was just mad, and I feel it, y'all. But
she couldn't release it. She was angry. She had to punch somebody to get it out. So she punched him.
And then she was mad at herself, you know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all, though, for watching us every week. You know what I mean?
And for watching Love and Hip Hop every week.
And for watching Love and Hip Hop every week.
And not biting all your nails off like I was trying to do. Because
it was giving her anxiety.
I ate 2 bags of popcorn and a Diet Coke in literally 40 minutes.
There's 2 things I hear about Love and Hip Hop. I hear either people like, oh my God, I fucking love it. Like, don't tell anyone. Or everyone who I show watch it, they're like, that just gave me anxiety.
It really, like my
Nicolette had to stop Love and Hip Hop because it gave her too much anxiety.
It really does.
After watching it, after a while, it's like, wait, is this like real? You're just showing me all the negative things in relationships.
And it like flashes so fast before, and then it's like every time the commercial break comes, it's like, like you can breathe, and then it comes back on, and you can't stop watching it. So it's like you're addicted to watching it, but it's like making your nerves go crazy because you just want to help these people, but then you want to punch them, and then you want to just everything, all the above.
As I'm sure they do us. So if you are watching the show, all know that it's all love, and we love you guys. We love to watch you guys.
Love and hip hop. It's love and hip hop. Y'all got a platform. You just trying to make it like everybody
just
else.
like us, you know.
You know what I mean?
Doing what you got to do.
Shit, you might just have a little more coin than me, so that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
It's okay because I still look good.
All right. On that note, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit up our sister site, BlackHollywoodLive.com. And you guys can hit me up everywhere on social media at DJ Jesse J.
You guys can always find me on Instagram at Pink English, as well as on Twitter, English Speaks.
And I'm everywhere at Stewart Starlet.
And I would say see you next season, but I'll see you next week with Love and Hip Hop New York. Peace.
Crazy.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.